Have you ever had one of those moments that completely changes the way you look at life? About 2 weeks ago, I had one. My phone started blowing up with message after message asking if my dad was trapped inside a burning garage. Now, for a few minutes, I honestly didn't know what to believe. All I could think about was getting there as fast as humanly possible and hoping and praying that somehow those messages weren't true or that somebody somehow made a mistake. Thankfully, my dad made it out safely. But the garage, along with decades of tools, memories, projects, and just about everything inside of it was gone. Along with a race car we spent a decade building and racing together. It was one of those moments that remind you how fast life can change. 1 minute everything feels normal and comforting, and the next you're realizing that the things we work on our whole lives to build can disappear in just a matter of minutes or even seconds. That's why today's video is a little bit different. Along with working on the Banshee revival, I'm also starting a GoFundMe to help my dad begin putting these pieces back together. If you'd like to help, I'll have a link down below. And if not, that's okay. Just being here and watching the video means more to me than you'll ever know. So thank you. Build a race car, they said. It's fun, they said. 7 years, hard work. 8 years, 10 years. 60 grand, 100 grand, it's irreplaceable. Four-wheel drive Mustang out here. Cool filming me? Yeah. Alright. Let's go up in the garage real quick. And, or what's left of it. Dang, bro. This makes me really sad. Alright, this is painful. I had to wait 2 weeks to come back to this because I was so upset. For my OG fans, you guys would recognize this car. I've had it in many Instagram stories. It's been in many YouTube videos way early on the YouTube channel when I was still doing a lot of drag racing with cars, and I had my Fox Body Mustang. This is my dad's Fox Body Mustang. You guys see me do work on this all the time. I built the intake pipe for it like 4 weeks ago, and then we ran an 8.7 at 100 and I don't even know, it was like 160 some mile an hour. You know, and I've been helping my dad work on this for the last 10 years. I've done a lot of work, hundreds of hours I've invested into this car. I don't think he's gonna want anybody to really know this, but I had a really rough childhood, as a lot of you will know from a previous video I did many years ago. But so my dad wasn't really around during my youth a lot, but then later on in life we re-engaged and started racing and everything together, and this car was one of the big projects that we did together, you know, and I helped him do a lot of work on this car. Engine swaps, tranny swaps, torque converter. I did the whole tubular front end. I did almost all the fabrication for the turbo system and the intercooler and all that twice. I did 3 rear gear changes in the car, tons of stuff. Doesn't matter how much I did. I've got 10 years of work into this car with my dad. My dad's got over $60,000. You can see water to air intercooler. The thing made over 1,000 wheel horsepower. And unfortunately, this is my grandmother's property, so insurance isn't going to cover the car. And that really hurt, because 60 grand is a lot to lose. And He told me he was going to quit racing. Sorry, he not going to. He's literally said, I quit racing. He said he'll do some hot rod stuff, but he doesn't want to spend 10 years building another $60,000 car, because he's 60 years old at this point, 61 or 60 this year. So anyways, I'm coming to you guys. This isn't something I normally do. I don't have 60 grand to buy or build him another car. We spent 10 years dumping that money into this car because we just don't have money like that. I'm gonna set up a GoFundMe for him. He has no idea. It's JJ recording. He's up in the house. He has no idea I'm even here right now. So I'm gonna set up a GoFundMe. I'm gonna put a link in the description below. If you guys want to donate, super grateful and thankful. And if not, that's cool too. That's really why I came here. And I'm gonna show you guys around a little bit. And everybody's gonna ask what happened. Basically, what he told me was one of these fuel lines here. He was doing work on it the week after the best personal run of 10 years, 8.7, and he turned the pump on, didn't start the car, but was about to, turned the pump on, saw the fuel coming out, immediately shut it off, and it literally just ignited. So I'm not sure, we're not sure what ignited it at this point, but I don't know. I wanted to cry, but I get it's just a material thing at the end of the day. But it was, you know, the stuff I shared with my dad, and the fact that he now wants to quit racing when we had a big bet going for so many years about who's going to win, you know what I mean? So it's kind of heartbreaking. But I'm going to shut up now. We're going to get back to work on the drag Banshee. We're going to do a little walk around here, look at some of this, and we'll be all right, guys. Appreciate all y'all's support over the years. Let's get after it. All right, so this used to be a garage. This car is destroyed. The heat from the fire was so hot, it literally melted the billet wheels. He had like a $3,000 set of beadlocks on the back here, and it literally melted them into a pile of goop. Like, look at all the steel treads from the slick. There's his battery charger. I mean, this thing is just gone. It melted the glass out. This had real glass in it, by the way. It literally melted the glass out of the car. The wing got, the aluminum wing, you know, like, it's just, this is insane, man. 10 years of work. We had a 7-second cage CO2 for the wastegates. This car literally had everything, dude. Like, I could literally, I don't even know what to say, dude. This had like almost a full interior in it. Everything just melted right off. I can't express how sad this actually makes me. And then you can see the damage to the houses just from the heat from the garage. It burned half this fence. Somehow it didn't burn this one, I guess because it's metal, but it destroyed some of that siding right there. And then 1, 2, 3, looks like that got hit a little bit. And then half this garage got hit, half this garage got hit. All the vehicles in the back got hit. If you take a look there, you can see the headlights melted out, the grill melted out. He had his not 2024, brand new. Yeah. Brand spanking new. I think it's 2026. Or it might have been a low mile 25, but he had that sitting right there, and it melted the whole face of that truck. He just got it 2 weeks ago, and it melted the whole face of the truck. Now, I'm pretty sure his car insurance will cover that at least, but it's just sad, bro. You know what I'm saying? But at least we still got each other, man. Yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, welcome back, Stupid Fast Nation. Hope y'all are having a killer weekend. Unfortunately for the Banshee, she has not had a killer weekend. Well, actually, depending on how you look at it, she could have had such a killer weekend that, you know, party time turned into disaster. But with that being said, she is in need of a great deal of John love. And I first and foremost just want to say very big thank you to the companies who have been super awesome and are helping revive the Banshee for us here on the channel. Also need to thank you guys for eating up the merch on the merch store. Thank you so much. I definitely thought I was going to be out for the whole season. I was like, there's no way with YFZ 1000R and all this other stuff going on, I'm going to be able to get this thing back up. But super big thank you to the companies that are helping revive the Banshee. Guys, pvrperformance. Peter's offered to make a set of pipes for the Banshee, the 521, the biggest, best flowing pipes in the industry right now. I got Cam from Redline doing porting on the cylinders. I got JJ and Axel sending us a 40mm drag axle for the back. And then also Rocket Ron's going to be helping us with the Marvin Shaws. I think when this old girl came smacking down on the sand and, well, first flew 20 foot up in the air and then came crashing down, or 15 foot, whatever. Yeah, I think that the shocks definitely need a gone over. So these companies have been amazing. Let me just say that. If you guys need something, please check the links in the description below. Really appreciate you guys. Without you guys watching, I wouldn't be making this happen either. So both of those things in working motion right here in front of you. I'm super thankful. I'm just gonna dust myself off and keep going. All right, let's get after it. First up, the shocks. We're gonna get those off so that we can get them sent out right away and get them back hopefully before the end of the video, and then I'll reveal the drag chassis. I just want to say something real fast. This T-hook is part of the reason why that pipe came off during my wreck, because I didn't have one of these at camp to super stretch the second spring down. I kept biting with one of these needle nose pliers, and I kept hitting my finger until I got so mad I was like, screw that spring. And I think my campies even remember seeing that. So, crucial tool to have for pipe springs, guys. It makes a hell of a difference and can potentially save you from wrecking your quad. See how much easier that is? Why didn't I bring this? I forgot. Ooh, me no happy. All part of the process though. I might be able to straighten that out. That doesn't look too bad. We're only off by about a ½ inch, boys. That might be able to be straightened out. This is going to be interesting. And that's on this one. This is the tester I used last time. We tested 165 in each cylinder. So 155, we're down about 10 PSI. Let's check the other one. Literally the same. I moved the hose, it started drifting down, but it was reading 155 when I first looked at it. That needle moves a little bit. But 155 each, that means they're about the same. Let's get after it. Look good, guys. I'm happy. You can see the right cylinder was richer. Spark plugs it shows too. So when that Vito's power jet turned itself in, you can see that left cylinder was burning a good bit leaner. Didn't really show in the compression test though, so thank God we run 20-to-1 spots oil in this thing. Man, I'm shocked for running a fuel like that. How clean all that looks. Look at that. These cylinders have been at it for a while. I know that that looks like marks, but I promise you that's not marks. It's like mating marks. There's nothing there to the nail. There's nothing there. It's just all mating marks. But that is wild, guys. Look at that. If you take care of it, you run a little on the rich side, you will be able to last a long time, man. Last time I took this apart, I had less than 3,000ths piston to bore clearance between both piston to bores. They were like 2 10,000ths off between the two. One was at 2.5, one was at like 2.8. Or, sorry, 0.002. You guys get the idea, okay? For those that want to be super analytical, it was 2.5 10,000ths. tune close enough to 3,000, 10,000s. Okay, you get what I'm saying. Looks good, man. Yeah, so you can see it there a little bit on the sidewall. But that's pretty good. As long as there's nothing but a fingernail. Yeah, we're good. I don't feel anything there. So we're solid. It's just mating marks. I'll get this out the camera right away. Alright, it's been a couple months since I finished filming taking the 521 apart. I put a post up, I put a couple posts up. We're now in midsummer, believe what's today? July 15th, so I'll be posting this video probably Friday this week. And I'm waiting on some parts yet. I'm waiting on the cylinders from Cam at Redline, and I'm waiting on PVR to finish up pipes. And other than that, I got pretty much everything ready to go to build this thing. So let's take a look, see what we got. And I'll update you guys on a couple things. Oh, and yes, it's midsummer. So, yes, I shaved my head. It's not a surprise, guys. All right, so we're moving chassis. I'm listening to you guys. I put posts up on my social media pages asking you guys if I should run this, because everybody there was tons of people commenting about this. They're like, yeah, you should run the purple chassis you picked up. Originally, the goal with this one was to put the VMAX 4-cylinder motor in this and make something wild, which we can still do. It just doesn't have to be right this second. I take forever to gather parts for builds like that, so, you know, it'll be sitting there for a while anyway. So we'll just be using this one, and then whenever we're ready, we can always upgrade this to a different chassis as well. So for now, we've got this bad mamma jamma right here. Cue epic cinematic here. All right, so it is super, super light. It is chromoly and is like wildly light. Feels like almost nothing really. It's paper thin. You can see this was like a stock center section of a drag chassis. This would be like the stock Banshee where the seat hooks in and the tank bolts down, etc., right? Stock steering stem. You could tell just by looking at flaps and welds and stuff like that. This is all stock. They've got a aftermarket drag stem. I did not build this. I picked this up for $800. If I find the footage, I'll post it. I don't think I have the footage anymore. I think I lost that in the swimming pool. But aftermarket stem, it's got a Heim joint. This whole front, you can see some welds like right here and right here. This whole front end was swapped out, and then it goes all the way back to about, I think, here. Yeah, so one there and one there. So then it's basically just a stock center, because then even the subframe, you can see they cut here, 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 and then added, it looks like a Tyson chromoly subframe. And then it did also come with the wheelie bar that I was using on the Banshee Swap mini bike, so that's pretty cool. I borrowed it for some testing on this guy. So anyways, yeah, she's basically ready to go, man. I mean, I've got to do a couple little things yet here, which we're going to get to in a few minutes. And we've got to take the motor out of the 521 Super Cub, get that stripped down. I'm going to be changing the color on that. I'm going to be doing a different color scheme with this one. You'll have to wait until the next video to see what the scheme is on this one. But, so I've got, I believe this is a DMR, Scott DMS Motorsports. Yeah, Scott DMS Motorsports swing arm. I actually got this in a parts bundle from a buddy of mine, Dave. And I got a whole frame, swing arms, a whole bunch of stuff from him. That was on one of my trips. And I'll be showing that in a different video. But this is going on this. It is slightly longer. I think we're 2 inches longer. I measured them, but I think it's about 2 inches longer. I've got some foot pegs here from another friend, also a subscriber. Gave me these foot pegs, Steven. Thank you, bro. Appreciate. So we'll put these bad man pajamas on there, get her looking all good. So I like it. We're going to put the suspension from the 521 on here. It'll sit real nice. We'll get the 521 in here. Cylinders are out for porting. We'll get PVR pipes on here. This thing's going to be looking legit, dude. Now, these are the wheels that I was running on the Banshee before, those and the 14 straights, but I think I don't like the round style. I really want to try the Hoosier straights. These have that kind of curvature to them where they're like half moon shaped. And I want to try like the Hoosier straight. So I've been looking for a set of those on the internet. I'm sure I'll come across a set, and then we can use those on these instead of the round style tires. But dang, it's going to be a sick chassis, man. Let's get to work. So we'll be less weight, more power. Let's get it together. All right, rippers and ripettes. And before we get installing some of these gorgeous parts, I'd like to take a second and just kind of like mini unbox this JJ&A axle. This thing is sick looking. It really is a piece of art. And like I said, I owe JJ&A axle a huge thank you for this one, because I didn't have to beg, I didn't have to get on my knees, I didn't have to dance or sing, and they've been super patient with me about making a video showing this thing off. And the product itself, I mean, JJ&A axles have been around for a while, and they make beautiful products. So highly recommend you get yourself a JJ&A axle if you plan on making some serious power and you want to actually go fast. This thing will reduce the rotational weight of your rear axle, and it's made out of billet aluminum. Looks cool, super artistic. You're supporting United States of America made products. Guys, look at this freaking thing, man. And this one comes with a lifetime. Oh wow, let's take that paper out real quick. I don't want to nick this up. I don't even want to hurt this thing. Lifetime axle warranty. Your carrier style axle, ATV axle assembly is warranted forever. No questions asked. That's how much JJ&A Axle believes in their products, guys. Highly recommend you get yourself one of these amazing axles. It does say here, just don't drill the axle, stuff like that. So, products, 8-grade fasteners, cool. And then, yeah, easy. Do not use on a non-ATV power plant to drive the axle. I mean, pretty self-explanatory stuff, guys. Alright guys, I do have some really cool stickers from Rocketron and JJ&A Racing as well. I am still waiting for the cylinders from Cam at Redline. I sent them out to get a port job. And then also Peter from PVR is making a set of pipes for this. They offered, PVR offered to make the pipes after they saw the wreck. So that was super cool. I was super excited about that. Just still waiting on them to finish that up. And then hopefully we make Sand Wars this year, because that'd be pretty sick. But I'm not going to rush companies when they're doing nice things. It's at their leisure, you know what I mean? So if I have to sit this year out racing, then it kind of is what it is, guys. Like I wrecked the bike earlier this year, so I either put something together that I can race, like a 421 or something, because I don't have another 521, or deal with the circumstance of the situation. So that's kind of where we're at with that. So the next video might be a while till you guys see it, just so you know. It could be months. I have no idea. And like I said, I'm not upset. I'm not rushing. Super grateful and humbly thank those companies, regardless of, I don't care how long it takes. I don't. It's beautiful products and they're helping me out. I mean, come on, guys. Anyways, Rocketron, I did get the suspension back. Thank you so much for checking out my suspension, giving it a quick polish. These were the Hill Shooter shocks that originally I ran on the 521. Love this suspension. Out of all the suspensions I've tried over the years, the Hill Shooter has easily been my most favorite for racing. And I don't know about hill climbs though, because I'm told horror stories about these. If you slam them down too hard, they kind of blow apart inside and then fall to the ground. So don't know if they're good for hill climbing, even though they're called Hill Shooters. I would think for like, regular hill climbs maybe, but if you get into the rockier stuff like here in Pennsylvania, probably not. Anyways, I don't know. But I love them for drag racing. They're super sick. And Rocketron checked them out for me. He polished them up and he got them all good looking. And he said they're really good, man. All the seals are perfect in it. And we did not blow them apart in drag racing. So definitely check out Rocketron for your suspension needs. I will post information in the description below for all of these amazing companies. And yeah, let's get to putting this thing together, man. I want to get this thing roller. We could have a roller by the end of this video, so let's freaking go already.